Go.
Hello everyone, get your notebooks out to a clean page because today we're going to learn about how to build a thesis. So, off the top of your head, does anyone know what a thesis is, or have you heard of a thesis? Josh?
The thesis is the point of your essay?
Yeah, that's part of the thesis, definitely. So the thesis here, these are the thesis basics here. So the thesis is a main idea or a summary of the argument that the writer is trying to make. And it's also supported by evidence both in the thesis itself and in your body paragraphs when you write your essay. And it's also one sentence long, no more than one sentence long. That's very important. Let's see here. So on the other end here, I have thesis examples. So you can see these here. So on the first one here, San Francisco and Los Angeles are different places, with San Francisco being home to Golden Gate Park and Mitchell's Ice Cream. And on the second example here, I have that San Francisco is better than Los Angeles because we have the Mission, Golden Gate Park, and Mitchell's Ice Cream. Now, out of these two theses, which one would be considered a better or more organized thesis? Laura?
The second one,
The second one, and why?
because it has a clearer argument.
Okay, that's definitely spot on. So the second thesis, unlike the first one, has a clear argument here that San Francisco is better than Los Angeles. This would be the argument. Or claim. Now the argument is supported by three different points underneath the argument, which I will call the support points. So these three locations, the Mission, Golden Gate Park, and Mitchell's Ice Cream, all tie in together to the argument that San Francisco is better than Los Angeles. And so for example, you would want to get evidence for, let's say, Mitchell's Ice Cream. So let's say you find a book with a review in it, and you would pull from the review a direct quote to support your argument that Mitchell's Ice Cream is part of why San Francisco is better than Los Angeles. You would drop that in at one of your body paragraphs, and that would make for a more stronger essay and a even more stronger thesis. So, now we know this thesis here is good, but what can be done to make this thesis better? Susanna?
If we explained why those things made it better, or something like that maybe?
Yes, definitely. So while I do explain the Mission, Golden Gate Park, and Mitchell's Ice Cream, I don't exactly describe the locations, To someone who's never been here, they don't know what this place is. They don't know what these places are. So you could actually add small details like, the beautiful Mission, or, wonderful Golden Gate Park, or absolutely tasty Mitchell's Ice Cream, to ensure that the reader has a better idea of your thesis and has a clearer picture of what you're going to be writing about. So let's see here. So without writing a proper thesis, it would be like visiting San Francisco but never actually coming to these places. You'd be missing a lot of great stuff. So now that we've covered theses, I am going to give you a hint as to what we're going to do next week. I actually made a chat for you guys.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go, one for you, one for you. And so this will be covering what we'll be covering through the next week, which is tied paragraphs. So, everyone follow along here. T is for topic. Let's start off strong. I is for intro. Everyone loves transitions. E is for evidence. Back it up, back it up, back it up with quotes, quotes, quotes. D is for discussion. Tell us what you think. All together, that stands for tied, as in tied together. And so that's going to lead on to our next lesson next week. But for now, I have an exit ticket for you guys. So, San Francisco is proposing a bill that would allow middle school students to have off-campus lunch. Write me a thesis of why off-campus lunch would be a good or bad idea for your age group. And I'll be circulating around the room to help any students. If you have any questions, please raise a quiet hand, as I can't get to everyone at the same time. But I will get to everyone as fast as I can. All right, and let's get to work.